Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Dead Man's Podcast. I'm your host, Hayden, and to my left is...
It's Hans.
And to my right is...
Hi, James. They can't see us, by the way. Left and right
Oh,
mean nothing on a podcast, Hayden.
You think I fucking care?
Why are we video recording?
You think I give a fucking shit?
But just so you know,
want me
since you
to?
can't see, that's where we're at.
We can video record. I mean, I just don't have a lot of space on my phone, if I'm being honest, but...
No, we gotta just figure it out at some point.
Yeah, we'll do the next one. Or the
Yeah,
one after.
all right. We'll do it the next one.
All the requests
I'm just lagging.
we need to do video.
We'll do it in Hayden's sex dungeon.
Yeah, we'll just sit in his bedroom, just on the bed.
You
together.
keep cutting in and out. You're not putting your mouth directly on the mic.
I'm not
Put
doing it.
directly on Hans.
And the crazy part is yours is like the loudest one too.
That's weird.
Yours is the highest one.
I don't understand why it's cutting in and out. Is that working? Do
You
hear
need
me
you need just to bring a little bit more out into your voice, buddy.
Put your mouth directly on it.
Today we're gonna talk about I finally went and saw Alien Romulus, and I don't know why everybody's talking shit about the Final Monster. Final Monster is cool to me. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was different. I don't think it was great. I don't think the movie is as hype as everybody's been saying. Like, I thought it was good, but for Fede Alvarez to make Evil Dead and make it as fucking gross and bloody as it was, and then just not nasty.
It was the most tame movie he's ever made.
It was the most tame Alien I've ever seen.
Bummer.
It was very tame.
The Final
Damn.
Monster was, in my opinion, not that cool. It was a mixture of the Prometheus fucking engineer. Obviously, you have to do that, but I didn't.
Sorry, we experienced some technical difficulties.
Testicle difficulties.
I had testicular portion.
We had to fix Hans up right.
Real good.
They had to
James had to use his
balls.
teeth.
See how his voice is better now?
Can you hear me? I'm not cutting in and out.
He's not going.
Throat goat.
Don't you fucking tell him my
No,
special
okay,
talent.
but how does Fede Alvarez go from making some of the grossest shit, and then just like the chest burster barely had any blood?
Disney.
Do you think? I don't think it was Disney
Disney.
because, dude, fucking Prey was pretty brutal. Dude got fucking clipped in the head with a fucking
Dude.
bear trap.
Don't Breathe, he inseminated a chick. In Evil Dead, it showed a girl cut her tongue down the fucking middle, and then a chick used a turkey cutter to cut her fucking arm off, and they didn't cut away. This could have been graphic.
See, I don't see the boy just all of a sudden be like, nah, we're going to make a real clean Alien. Like,
That
there
felt
had,
like the
there
cleanest
had to
Alien.
be some sort of studio
Interference?
mess around. Yeah.
You think so?
On some level. I mean, they tried messing with, when Disney ended up buying FX, they tried messing with Mayans. That's one of the reasons that, what's his
really?
name? That's why, what's his name got fired, because he wouldn't, one of the reasons why, showrunner, Kurt Sutter.
Kurt Sutter got fired?
Yeah, from his own show, season 2, or into season 1. Yeah, because he
What?
wasn't playing nice with the Disney people, the overseers of effects at that point. And then that's why one of the reasons he got fired.
Hmm.
To get fired from your own show that you write, direct, and that's crazy. But
Yep.
it's Disney. Disney is,
And they want him to tone stuff down.
yeah, they want to appease the masses and
This
get the most
guy-
generic bullshit.
Made The Shield. He made Sons of Anarchy.
Mine was great, too. It was my favorite thing he's ever done.
It was pretty good from what I watched. I really
Dude,
enjoyed
the
it.
finale of that is, sorry, we're getting off topic, but the finale is the best finale I've ever seen in my life, ever.
I need to watch it.
Well, I feel like a lot of I feel like with Sons and Mayans, it's all Shakespearean. It's all based off Shakespeare.
Yeah, he gets into some tragic
Yeah.
shit.
But, yeah, Alien Romulus, I thought it was good. It could have been better. It just made me really upset that they just, like, withheld. Like, they pulled back quite a fucking bit, dude.
For whatever reason.
The cousin getting, like, being under the thing, like, as dumb as it was, it could have been good and gross. And, like, just fucking, oh, my chest, and, like, his chest caving in from the acid, and I don't know. Or, like, the
goddamn,
alien
that was-
dropping out, crushing his skull or something. I
That
don't
was
know,
the only
something.
cool part, dude. It, like, the only cool death, but then again, they, like, kind of cut away from it once it started to get gruesome.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, in your face like how his previous works were. But the thing that Hayden and I were talking about is they should have added more, like, was it fodder? More people to just
More
fucking
cannon
die.
fodder. They should have, honestly, Wayland Yutani employees should have just randomly showed up, or the Space Marines show up and be like, "What are you guys doing here? Fucking,
Just
you gotta
more
get
people
out
to
of here!"
kill.
You need more
Just more
deaths.
people to fucking kill. Like, I don't know if the budget was just not there or something, or because they wanted to do more practical, which I understand. Like, practical is expensive.
Was it just the main cast, the whole movie?
5 or
Was it 6?
that was 5.
That's it.
Not including like the employees that were on the ship that they show their
Right,
them,
but when
like
they start
decaying.
getting killed off.
Yeah, they don't show them killed.
Ah.
Oh no, it is. No, it's 6. It's 6. Yeah, there's 6 people, and most die, but
Yeah.
2 of them live. But
Yeah, it was-
It's not, and the deaths. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't.
Very lackluster. I liked the story. I liked the whole, they're just
It was a very believable story. Like they
Yeah.
wanted to get the fuck out of there. They've been
Mhm.
working there for years since they were kids. We need to go to another planet where we can prosper. That was the whole thing. They had to go
Mhm.
get. They had to get these the cryogen things,
cryopods so they can go into hypersleep.
and they didn't have enough juice, so they had to go further into the space station to get
Mhm.
more juice. And then that's when everything kind of happens.
Gotcha.
But it's more like the aliens in it, but it was more. There's a lot of aliens, but there's more face hugger scenes than anything.
Yeah.
Like there's a cool little like quiet part where they have to walk through a bunch of them, but other than that, I mean,
Tame.
I don't know. It was pretty
Yeah,
tame.
It's very tame.
Mm.
Like you go from, I don't know. I feel like Alien 2 Aliens had a lot more cool deaths, even though they should have showed more. Whatever. I'm getting off topic.
Anyways, yeah, I would give Alien Romulus maybe a fucking 7.
What did you give it?
I gave it like a 7 or a 7.5.
I see you guys are pretty much in agreement.
I feel like I'm giving like the most IGN fucking review on it. Like, go see it for yourself and make your own opinion. But it was just really lacking on the kills. And
Bummer.
but everything else looked great.
The first 45 minutes, fucking great.
That
That's
too.
amazing. There's so much like
The world building. Yeah.
Fuck. You would like that.
Did you see it with Papa Hans?
No, I ended up seeing it by myself because he didn't want to go.
Okay, well, shouts out Papa Hans. I love you.
We love you, Dad.
Love you, daddy. Love you, daddy.
And then I've just been I don't know if I told you guys this. I go to the movies by myself.
Which is rad.
I don't
Dude,
know,
you could
because
just
I'll
go
do half
simmer.
off Tuesdays. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to decompress after like either a long week or like midway through the week. I'll
Yep.
just do that, and it's just nice. So I went and I hadn't been doing it like recently, but I went and saw Strange Darling on a Tuesday, and I liked that more than Alien Romulus. I thought Strange Darling fucking ripped. Like that shit, not like in like it being super bloody and gross. It was just really a good thriller. I don't know if it'd be a horror movie, kind of,
Thriller
sort of.
horror.
Thriller horror. Yeah, it's not like Evil Dead. It's not like fucking
Based on
Friday
the
the
trailers.
13th.
Which
Did
we
you-
just watched.
Have you
I
ever-
hadn't seen
Yeah.
it yet.
Yeah, James looked stoked off of it. I think we should go see it.
Yeah,
James looked hard after watching
I
that
have
trailer.
questions I want to ask Hayden about
Oh,
it.
okay. I don't want to. I don't
Well,
want to say anything about.
I don't want spoilers. So I really like that first half of the trailer. The second half maybe got a little typical. So
I feel like they showed a lot in the trailer.
Did they?
I mean, not enough to make you like know what's gonna happen.
This is not elevated horror.
No,
correct?
not at all.
Because the
Not at
second
all.
half kind of starts to give that vibe a little bit.
It's not elevated at all. It's
Okay.
a straightforward thriller. Dude, it gets fucking crazy. Another horror fucking king. Why are you making that fucking face? Another guy we should give flowers to for just being in every single horror movie is fucking Kyle. I know his name. I swear to God, I'm just forgetting it right now. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He's in
guy
the
from
Smile and Kyle, not Richards. Why am I forgetting his name? Anyways, sorry, but he's been in Smile. He's been in the new Scream. I think it was like Scream 5 or whatever. but god damn, it's Kyle Gallner. There we go. I don't know if you could see this. He kind of looks like Hans from afar.
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
Outsiders.
he's in the Outsiders. Yeah,
which
I forgot you're
I'm
watching the
right
show
now.
The
I
Outsiders.
fucking love it. I'm sad it only got 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It's
And-
awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to start watching that, but
And he's one of my favorites in that show. He's so good.
yeah, and honestly, the actress in this movie, she's fucking great too. Her name is Strange Darling. I'm sorry, I don't already have this pulled up, guys. I'm a little bit on the slow side. Willa Fitzgerald, and she's also killing it. She's in a bunch of shit that I like. And anywho, what was your questions?
Well, one, was it elevated horror? 2, how nasty is it? Because the trailer looked like it could be clean. Also looks like it could be nasty. Could be middling.
I will tell you, there's some cutting and there's some gunshots.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
that's,
and some bludgeoning. That's all I'm going to give you.
I tend to get bored with a lot of movies if there's not some good violence.
You know what's crazy is I don't like my horror movies with guns in it, except for Green Room. Green Room was great. But this one made me like, oh, what's going to happen?
So
You
do you
know?
not like Wolf Creek then?
That's what was my question.
I've only seen the first one.
Oh, the first one's really slow compared to the rest of it.
Then I probably need to watch the other
series
ones.
and Wolf Creek 2.
I feel like they delve into like almost B movie.
The
if
second
I'm
one
wrong.
doesn't.
Wolf Creek
Okay.
2 is very
It's a
well.
very different.
They're not. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like great movies, but they're fucking.
They're
pretty
wild.
good.
They get wild.
They get nuts.
The first one's very, I don't want to say it's slow, but it's slow. And then it kind of picks up the last, half, second,
Well, from the trailers of this
fourths,
movie,
but similar kind of
2,
vibe.
It looks like Wolf Creek 2
Yeah.
because he's hunting her down in that movie. What's his name is hunting down that dude nonstop.
Yep.
And it's the entire movie.
Yep.
Then he drags other people into it, and then it gets, it just reminds me of that.
Is it mean?
Yeah, it gets mean. You know, it does remind me of Wolf Creek then, because I can't, dude, it's just, go fucking watch it.
Yeah, no
That's all I want to
spoilers.
say. I give it a fucking solid 8.5.
So better than Alien.
Better than, I would.
Bloodier than
Well,
Alien?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking thing that I hate to go back to Alien, but it's like, fuck, man. You could have made that shit gross. You could have made that shit nasty.
Well, especially with the more aggressive, face huggers and stuff. I think that
Dude.
sort of paints this
Well,
idea that it's
you
going to
know
be a
what?
gnarlier movie.
They did kind of do a little bit body horror with that, with what you were saying last episode with them pulling the fucking the alien dick out of her mouth.
But I
or
think
their
just
mouth.
the way they kind of promoted it with making
This
everything
is
look a lot more aggressive.
The
and then
person
you
who
see
made
it's-
Evil Dead, and
right?
all
And
this
the
shit.
face huggers
and
are all like just fucking off the wall this
I
time.
love the practical effects of that movie,
God, I
and
love practical effects.
but fuck, it was really cool. They did something different with Strange Darling though. I dug the fuck out of it, and you guys should go see it. Have a little movie date. Try seeing a movie by yourself, guys.
This is I also like going and seeing stuff on my own sometimes. It's a nice way to kind of just
I'm very codependent, and I need somebody to be there to hold me and be my handler.
yeah, he does.
You know, I think when I moved out, that's when I kind of had to be like, oh, I do have to go do stuff by myself.
It's good to do though. It's healthy.
Yeah, it is for sure. And so, but yeah, that's. I really cannot go into any more of Strange Darling other than I liked it a lot. It's enjoyable. It's a thriller. There's some twists and turns in it, and it's a lot of fun.
Some twists and turns.
It's got that Hayden stamp of approval.
Yeah, I just don't like the fact that the trailers give you like fucking every major scene in the movie.
That's what they do now.
I hate it.
Mhm.
I hate this. I hate this world that we live in.
That's what we're going
And this goes into our next segment, where
Which
James.
is pretty much the whole entertainment industry right now. The way we kind of touched on promotion in the last episode or episode before. I don't remember. Blumhouse, a lot of places giving away too much in the trailers, which I think is, I don't understand how everyone bitches and complains about it, rightfully so, and then these companies, production companies, movie houses just keep going, yep, we're going to keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game now. I think the Strange Darling did a really good job of hiding some major things in it, but then again, they just show all these major parts in the trailer, and it's like, God damn.
Are they chronological? That's the other thing that pisses me off. When these like the Crow trailers and like chronological
That's another
order.
thing. Not to be spoilery, the movie is not chronological.
Interesting. Okay.
Split up into chapters. But yeah.
Oh yeah,
the trailer is.
So they promoted that for something.
Did they?
They said that it's chapter based.
Yeah, 6 chapters, but they're not all in chronological order.
It's like Long Legs essentially, because Long Legs had their acts. Or it's like Act 1. Act 2.
Well, yeah, but it's Act 1, Act 2. But this movie, it's like they start off in chapter 2, then they jump to chapter 5, then they jump back to chapter 1.
Interesting.
It's cool. Good. It's good.
Kind of like the houses Jack built. The Jack built.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was all in chronological order.
Was
though.
it though?
Yeah, it went
I thought
from
it
when he
was
was young
different.
to older to older.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was just different parts of his thing.
It reminds me of Pulp Fiction just because it's all out of order.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah. It was fucking cool. Really fucking cool.
But I mean, like in The Crow, they showed the final scene, the
Yep.
final fight.
Yep.
In a trailer.
Yep.
Why
They
would
did?
you do that? Yeah, the
Yeah.
thing that we watched the last episode.
Oh,
Opera
are you
House,
serious? That's
that
the end of the
whole
movie?
That's yes.
Sorry, we
the
also
final-
didn't watch The Crow. We heard it's fucking
we've all
ass. We're
heard
going to go
enough
watch
about
it, but it's...
A lot of these movies are hard to go and watch in theater because
You already know.
we already know.
I said,
Yeah.
why
We
am
know
I going
what's
to
gonna
spend my
fucking
money
happen.
on it?
They said that the first like hour and a half is literally him like the relationship building,
Yeah, it is.
and then it just
Spoilers, sort of, because we haven't seen it, but we know enough about it. The whole like Crow aspect of the film doesn't even kick in till halfway through. The first half is the romance, which I think it's very fast romance. They're not, they haven't known each other for an overtly long time, which is, from what I know, which is kind of...
Well, how did the first? Because I don't remember the first Crow that well. So-
Eric and Shelley have been together for a long time.
Mhm.
She's protesting against this corporation that's coming in and kicking everyone out of the apartment buildings. Top Dollar owns that company that's coming in and forcibly removing everyone. And so Shelley's going around telling all the tenants of all these buildings, trying to get everyone together to rally against it. And they don't like that.
Gotcha.
So Top Dollar sends the boys in to take care of them. And that's what ultimately leads to everything happening.
So this is just a fast track to
This
win a
is-
couple bucks with the Crow license or the Crow name.
Yeah. The guy that did the original Crow said, I originally thought it was a cash grab, but to be a cash grab, you actually have to be able to grab some cash.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've been seeing him rip the fucking movie a new one, which is great.
And I was wrong about it because I thought that we were going to be the grouchy old men. Like, we don't like it. But everyone else, like the general audience was going to go see it and think it was actiony and fun and it was going to do well off that. And they spent 50 mil on production, 50 mil on promotion. They needed 100 mil to break even on that, and it made 4.9 mil in its opening weekend. So safe to say, I don't think we're getting any more Crow stuff and this is what aggravates me is there's so much richness in the Crow IP. Some of the comics are goofy. Some of them are great. There's so much we could have done, and we went with a very bland, basic sort of retread. We didn't take a lot of risks. The risks that were taken were pretty goofy. From what I've heard, and it's a bummer because I like Bill Skarsgård, but yeah, we were wrong. It was like,
Another
it was
horror
a lot
king.
of people didn't like it. And then what's his name? The guy that made this, Rupert something or other, the guy that made this new Crow movie, I can't remember. He got on and started talking shit.
He's literally made dog shit movies.
Yeah, he got on. I was like, well, if you don't like my movie, it's a lot of just loud online people. Go outside and do something with yourselves.
That's a fast track to not having a career.
Yeah, it's like, hey, shut up. People can critique your bullshit. I remember when directors used to not do that shit.
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson was kind of like the first like really big that I remember where he really started getting pissy with The Last Jedi. Don't shit talk your audience. They're trying to tell you what they want, what they don't want.
Yeah.
And sometimes the audience is wrong on what they demand. But
and that's when you take risks.
that's when you take risks, and that's also like I understand people didn't like this movie. Like there's ways of going about it that's not shit talking your audience and going, why is no one going to see my movie? And it's a risky IP. There hasn't been any Crow material for a long time, and then you took characters that were beloved, tried retreading with it. It was people didn't want this. That's the thing. No one every time they've tried doing this, people are like, stop. We don't want it. Doesn't need to happen. No need.
Yeah.
And they forced it along, and then they're scratching their dicks like, why is no one coming to see it? Because no one wanted it. No. And you didn't do anything to grab people's attention.
And if I can just interject here for a sec, right now would have been prime time for them. I mean, it was prime time for them to release it, but to release a good one, just because like fucking all the goth shit's back in now. Like Deftones is really big again now. Fucking
Yeah, the 90s.
all the 90s bands are really in right now. Like, you had it made in the shade. All you had to do was make a decent fucking movie.
Just make it dirty, make it gritty.
Exactly. Bring in some grunge music
90s,
and
but just make it feel dirty.
Well, they added modern music into it, right?
Yeah, but
I
there's
mean,
also like
it's
Joy
modern
Division
day.
and stuff too. They threw some
Okay.
other stuff in there.
But it's not like... I'm trying to remember the music that was in The Crow.
It
but
was
all...
the original.
Yeah.
It was like Pantera, Stone Temple Pilots, The Cure, like
Yeah.
All the good
9 Inch
shit.
Nails, like
Yeah, it's all the grimy shit.
Right.
Like, all that music back in the day just felt dirty. Listen
Yeah.
to it. It sounded dirty.
Yep. Well, there was a
Fuck,
lot of
could
heroin
you-
music at the time. I mean, the scenes in the first Crow when they're in the bar and like the weird grungy bands
Yeah.
are playing and just, and again, it doesn't have to be a 90s film, but it has, The Crow is supposed to be gritty into all of it. All of
Yeah.
them. The comics, just across the board. And this felt very clean from the trailers. Everyone said it was a very clean film. Again, there's some practical blood. Most of it's CGI, which is going to feel clean.
What the fuck is up with the CGI blood?
Gotta stop with
Why is that a
CGI
thing?
gore.
Like, him getting... I remember seeing the opera house. He's getting shot, stabbed, or whatever. There's no squibs.
Nope.
None of that.
Nope.
Why would you not do that? You guys had, how much? 50 mil?
50 mil for production for making
Why?
the film, yeah.
Why would... I know squibs are not cheap, but, like, dude, you should be using shit to make
they
it
had
look
the
somewhat-
budget.
Yeah.
You had the budget.
Well,
Why-
that's the other thing that's an issue. Is
Fucking no, bro.
they're getting all this money. Where is it going?
Right.
Like, Acolyte got 180 mil. It took 4 years to make.
Yep.
Where's the production?
Right.
It's going into nothing. Are you using it as like a tax write-off? Like, what are you doing with the money?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
confused.
strange.
Are you just pocketing it?
You're
giving all
not
your
seeing the
buddies-
money reflected back in the
dude.
final product.
Like,
yeah.
you watch all these, like, low-budget films, and they utilize...
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
They get, like, a mil or, like, 10 mil.
And they have to utilize it properly
Yeah,
because that's all they get.
Smart. Like, Terrifier, the guy, it was a student project in the beginning.
Yep.
Then they got the money for the second one, and you see it. That movie doesn't have any CGI in it. It's gruesome. And then this third one, I'm pretty sure he got double the budget.
It did. Every movie's getting more and more. And he's utilizing every fucking dollar.
And it's becoming a cult classic because they're letting him do what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
No studio
And I'm sure
interference.
he's still using like the same crew and shit
Yep.
too.
Oh, yeah.
You
He
know?
is. Yep.
Giving those people, they're keeping their fucking jobs, which is awesome.
And I
they-
love
What was the other recent movie that had a low budget but did really well that we were watching?
Fuck.
Because there was one that we were like, fuck, dude, what was it?
What was it about?
I don't remember, dude. I have fish
Well, even
brain.
like Late Night with the Devil didn't have a massive, massive budget. And sometimes you saw that.
Yeah.
There's some scenes where you kind of see it, but it's okay because you know that they've utilized everything that they can up to that point. So there's
Yeah.
going to have to be cut corners for certain things.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I know that one of the things that they had to cut was they had to use an AI generated thing for the cue cards. that
Yeah,
popped
which
in.
pissed off a lot of people. But
I'm gonna be honest with you, like that just seemed a little lazy. Don't get me, like, I just feel like it would have been really easy to just fucking reach
Yeah,
out to
for-
somebody. Hey,
that's
can you
the
do this
thing.
real
They
quick?
could have, but they chose to use AI for whatever reason, and there's probably a reason for it. And I also, like, I'm not against the use of AI. I think it's one of those things that Dune used AI. People didn't complain about that.
There's
People
a
are very
different.
selective.
I think it's a difference.
Well, they use it more for like editing and coding, but it's a tool that's being used.
I think-
and these are cue cards that people are bitching about with Late Night with the Devil. This is not like something important. These are
Yeah,
we'll be
but
right back.
the way they look at it is like you could have given somebody a job
Yeah,
essentially.
you could have, but Like, I'm sure
And I just
someone
think-
on that crew had the ability to do so.
I think when it comes to like, because you're saying for Dune it was for editing and like for their system
Glossing
stuff.
things over, yeah.
It's not the. I don't think
But
that's
you
the
have
same
editors
thing.
that could do that. You have people that can go clean things up without AI.
You could, but it's
So
a
this is the
huge
thing is
fucking
like
movie.
CG, people could have said the same thing. Oh, you're taking away jobs from practical effects people. But people are still going to use CG when they feel the need to utilize it. I understand the AI debate. It's not, the genie's not going back in the bottle, kids. It's that no one's going to stop using it. Every social media platform is using it now. Social media marketers are using it. Movies are using it. And then it's taking references from other artists and putting it up. You mean what little artists do when they create? This drawing that I made is influenced by this manga. Like what real people do, the same exact fucking thing. Yeah. And the smarter AI gets, and it has to grow, it's going to do that less and less and less and less. So I don't have a problem, especially with, a smaller budget where they have to utilize every penny that they can, using it for fucking cue cards. It just doesn't bother me.
My question is, do you want Skynet?
No, I'm very concerned about AI, but I understand the practical uses of it.
We're about to get AI movies, brother.
Yeah.
You see that thing going around?
Yeah.
With the redhead in the fucking cafe
where
thing?
you can't tell.
Dude,
yeah.
that looks like a real fucking person.
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit is trippy.
It's very scary. I'm not discounting the dangers of it. I'm very concerned about the dangers of AI.
AI.
I haven't seen any of that.
AI is gonna take over.
It's getting real advanced real quick.
Judgment Day is happening.
But
Is
it
that
can also,
Terminator 3?
look, what figures out the cure for cancer will not be people. It will be AI. Like, the things that are kind of coming through all these crazy medical breakthroughs is going to be AI at some point. It's not going to be people.
See, I hope that
Right,
happens.
same.
I
I
hope
want it to be
AI
used that
help.
way.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the only, like, that's how I want it to be used.
Unfortunately, it's going to be used for a lot of fucking horrendous shit, too.
Yeah.
As is everything,
As
unfortunately.
is everything else.
People
So,
will corrupt anything that they can get their grubby little hands on.
Yeah,
Sorry, kids. We're not trying to go on a philosophical.
But
fucking
speaking of
thing here.
AI, Terminator anime series came out. I don't know if it came out
It's out.
yet. Is it out?
29th. Yeah.
Oh, I need to fucking watch it. I
What's it
need
gonna-
to
the
see
what?
it. Terminator anime series on Netflix.
What?
Yeah. And Timothy
it's
Oliphant
Netflix?
is the main Terminator that's supposed to be coming after them. I love Timothy Oliphant. Fucking love that man. Love
Yeah.
Justified. And I also, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I like the Santa Clarita Diet with him and Drew Barrymore,
Oh, that would show you that
where
got
she's a
canceled,
zombie.
huh?
It got canceled
Yeah, I
right
heard-
when they were gonna do their final
I
season.
heard people really liked that.
It was fucking
a
good.
lot of people were pissed off
It
that it
was
got canceled.
it was like watching like a sitcom, but like, you know, it wasn't like there's an audience or anything. It was like watching just a fucking nice little funny weird sitcom.
I couldn't get past the gore. It was a little too much for me, to be honest. When she
The
was
gore?
when she's eating shit.
I don't
I
know.
wanted
I
to
thought
throw
that
up,
was
bro.
the niche. I thought that was like,
I wanted
okay,
to
this
throw
is
up.
kind of
Good.
like cool. This is
It
their own
legit
little
was
thing.
disgusting.
Good.
There was
I was
some
like-
gross shit. Like there were some monsters that would come out because of like all the like her being alive from being a zombie. Like it was fucked. It's pretty gross. And like it was just they had a bunch of kooky little characters, and it was a good little time. But yeah, Terminator anime series.
Sick. Also, Lord of the Rings anime movie.
Oh yeah,
The
what the fuck is
Road
that? Did you
Hero?
guys see
Not
that?
pumped for that.
I was excited for it until I saw the trailer,
Oh,
and the trailer did not do it for me. I was really excited for it before the trailer. That could be
Everything-
really neat.
Lord of the Rings right now, I do not give a shit
Yeah.
about. Rings of Power. Sorry, that's probably the thing we're going to go into
Well,
next.
Hunt for Gollum should be good.
hopefully.
What is that?
It's the
Oh,
Peter
you haven't heard of
Jackson's
that?
doing.
Peter Jackson wants to
Yeah,
come back and
Andy
do the Hunt
Serkis.
for Gollum.
Yeah, officially he is.
Yeah. Oh, they are. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's official. And did you hear that? What's his name wants to come back too as Aragorn?
Oh, does he?
Uh,
Well, if you use some
from-
de-aging, but
from
Are they going to make him older?
do you
No,
what
it's
actor?
before.
What's
It's when
the
they were
actor?
trying
Viggo
to-
Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen. Yeah. He wants to come back. He's like, oh, if Peter's attached, I'll come back.
no, it's the Hunt for Gollum. It's that point between. Remember at the beginning of Fellowship when Gandalf goes, we looked high and low for the
Yeah.
creature Gollum.
Yeah.
It's them looking for Gollum to try and find out if that ring is the ring.
Is Aragorn a part of that?
Yeah, he was the one that he was helping Gandalf look for him at the time.
Yo.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
Yeah.
they're doing this movie. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's separate from the Amazon series. It's
The Amazon series is their own fucking
It's their own
thing. It's not even
right.
fucking Lord of the
They
Rings.
They don't own they don't own certain characters and names and things. It's their own thing.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm sorry, dude. As soon as I heard that they were doing, fucking the not ogres, orcs, dude. I'm sorry, guys. We're a little hungover. But the
there.
orcs, huh?
I'm there. I'm hungover
Yeah, I need
Had some
coffee, and I
chorizo.
haven't had coffee.
this morning.
But yeah, orcs having families, they're fucking pure evil.
Kissing his wife goodbye.
Is there any
You know what it reminds me of? That fucking those TikToks of that guy where it's like, the guy finds out his wife's been cheating on him with his boyfriend. He's like, "How can you do this to me?" And he's like crying. He's got snot, and then like
God, those cringe
and then there's another one where he's saying goodbye to his son while he's dying in a blizzard, and it's just him like with a blue filter and like with like frostbite on him and shit. He's all crying and snot. Dude, have you guys not seen this shit?
No.
I've seen those.
You know what I'm
TikToks.
talking about?
Yeah, they're cringy as fuck,
So
bro.
I'm sorry, it's funny as fuck.
People eat that shit up.
No, I know they do, and they say, yeah, it's
So this fool is getting sent out to war, and he goes up to his
That's what
family.
it
His general, he begs his general not to send him out.
please, General, don't send me in there.
Don't take me to the fucking war, please. I
I
want to
just
be around
need
my
to
family.
get more meats from me family.
What
Yep.
the fuck, man? That is stupid.
The other thing with
Wait,
Lord of the Rings,
They don't have families though. It's all men. I thought they
well,
only.
they can breed and stuff. We see them breeding and especially
Yeah, but
in the Pure Jacksons, but
They're being like formed. They're
Right.
being like egged
but they're
out.
pure evil, and they don't give a fuck about anything. Besides
there is no
eating and
humanity in
killing.
it's giving orcs humanity and being like, oh, they're misunderstood or they all don't want to be this way. Is they have a choice, and it is the equivalent of saying humans can't fly because we just don't want to, and then one day we could just be, yes, I want. Like, you can't break that. That is not within your genetics to do.
Who's this show for?
I don't know. That's been the question the whole time. Who is it for?
Because I'm in a bunch of like Lord of the Rings groups on like, I'm old, Facebook.
Yep.
So I
thought you were gonna
watch.
say Reddit for a
No,
second.
no,
I was like,
no.
oh, God.
I haven't been on Reddit in a while, but in those groups, they post shit about
Yep.
Rings of Power, and they're like eating shit up, and I'm like, this is a group of people who are hardcore Tolkien fans, and you guys are eating this up. This is kind of concerning. Why?
But a lot
What
of them
is it?
aren't, because the first season did not do well to the point where people thought it was going to get canceled.
Dude, I heard the first 3 episodes of this shit, besides the 3rd episode, I think, is where they actually show some fighting. It is a drag. Every episode's like an hour plus, and there's nothing happening but people doing pity parties on each other.
And the characters are so stupid.
Like
they're
Galadriel?
making the stupidest decisions.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yep.
I looked for Sauron for years, and it's like,
Yep.
but what shit have you gone through? You're like,
Right.
And they don't show her being powerful. She's a warrior.
Right, and she's not supposed to be that. Her whole thing is like, she's supposed to
You're
be.
the Tolkien guy. You know all the shit. I don't know much.
It's
but
just it's an aggravating mess. No one knows who the show's for. I think it was for the like 1 foot in, 1 foot out sort of group where it's like, we know Lord of the Rings. I've seen the movie once or twice. People that aren't super into lore, even from the movies. Again, it's Amazon Prime. They're trying to make a lot of money. They want it to be overly digestible to the masses, but you can't do that to Lord of the Rings. And the thing that bothers me the most about this show is that if it's any other IP that gets bastardized, people have a fit, rightfully so.
Yeah.
If you went and fucked with Black Panther, people would be like, yo, fucking stop. Like, if you went and fucked with like any other IP, people get really pissed off. Any comic book series at all,
Yeah.
People
They
get really
always do.
fucking pissy. But when it's Lord of the Rings, it's like, why are you being so stuck up about it? Why can't you just accept? Because that's not what this fucking is. And if it was your favorite thing, you'd be bitching about it too. Like, for whatever reason, these people try and make they try to sort of frame it as Lord of the Rings fans are being super uppity and petty. It's like, no, Tolkien fans are hard. They go to college for this shit, to like learn the language. Like this is not the group. Like Star Wars fans are like hardcore. Harry Potter fans are hardcore. Lord of the Rings fans are a different beast completely. Completely a different beast. So like, don't sit there and be like, well, it's okay to fuck up this IP, but like, we're gonna be protective of
You
the
know
other
what, guys?
ones.
Down in the comments, I want to know who the fuck's watching Rings of Power. All
And
right?
if you like it, like, there's nothing
Give us
wrong
reasons,
with that.
please. We'll
But-
bring you on the show.
Yeah.
my question is, how many backflips do you think Tolkien's done in his grave? How many times do you think
And
that
this
man's
is the thing.
flipped over?
He was very protective of his shit, and his son
family ain't
was
doing
very
shit,
protective.
bro.
Well, it's because Christopher died.
Yeah,
Christopher
so
Tolkien
now
died.
he's got all these fucking
He was very
idiot
protective of his
family
father.
members who are trying to cash in on the fucking IP of
Yep,
his.
just letting it happen.
Did you guys ever watch that that movie based on Tolkien?
The one that was about his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't, but it looked good from the trailers.
It looked cool because like it shows him going to war and like
Where
it's
all
him.
these things are coming
Yeah,
from.
all the ideas. Yeah.
See,
And I don't
they
know.
just should have gave it to fucking Peter. That's another thing.
Peter
that goes
doesn't even
back,
produce this, right?
No, it's
this is
completely
where
detached.
this is where it goes back to where's the money going? Because that's a $1 billion project.
Mm-hmm.
Billion. Where is it? The practical effects that they do, all the armor and everything looks like shit. When fucking Peter made the first Lord of the Rings, all the way to the third one, that armor looked real. It looked fucking great, and they had a way lower budget. Yeah, there's inflation and everything, but dude, I think they equated it out to how much it would have been now, and it was like, I think, double. Maybe
Yeah.
like triple.
That sounds about right.
But dude, it's nowhere near $1 billion.
Yep.
And all the armor that they show in the first season looks like shit.
I saw a clip of Sauron, like in flames,
It looks like
kind
shit.
of like this like flaming, like angel sort of looking thing.
Because he's a dude in it, right?
Yeah, he's in this.
He's just a guy.
No, he was last season. This season, he's
Oh, no, he's
he's being someone else. No, he's not the eye. He's being someone else.
Yeah, he's
in disguise.
Oh, okay.
But it looked horrendous. The clip I saw, I was like, oh wow, that is. And again, they have this massive amount of money and
His
just
wig looks like shit. His ears look fake as fuck. He just
His wig looks
storylines are
bad.
dumb.
All
you
right.
look dusty.
You look dusty.
It just looks like shit, dude. And I won't watch it.
Nope.
And I know people get mad when I say, oh no, I'm not gonna give it a shot. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna fucking give them the views when I know the show's shit.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong.
Don't
Like I
watch
do
it
think
to
you,
watch it.
I do think you need to watch something to make your own opinion about it. But if you know that you're just not gonna be into it, and if you watch say you watch the first fucking episode or something, and you're just like, nah, this isn't it for me.
Well, that's how.
Oh
it
no,
was.
give it more. Like no, dude, because then we're just giving it views, and they're gonna think, oh, this is what they want to see.
Well, I know I watched the first episode of the first season. I sat down and watched it with my dad. And, dude, Gladriel is so insufferable. I can't sit there and I can't watch her because she just has, like, for some reason, she just has so much spite. There's no elegance to her.
Right.
There's no reason for the spite.
She's just, I've been traveling for fucking hundreds of years trying to find him.
People
It's
who
Rachel,
like the show say that she's intolerable.
Yeah.
So like,
Maybe you need to fucking change your acting. Maybe you should have led her down a different way of acting and fucking giving speeches. Like, dude.
and like, stop trying to tell people what they do and don't like. Like, I know what I like more than you know what I like. I can usually tell, yes, you should watch something to see if you really dig it or not. You can usually get a feel from a trailer or from like a single when it comes to music, if you're going to like a record or an EP or a band in general. Like, stop trying to tell people what they do and don't like, and stop trying to chalk up people disagreeing with you to the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Sometimes something just fucking sucks.
Yep.
And it
Yeah,
has
I
nothing to do
agree.
with politics or social this or social that. Sometimes people just fucking don't like it, and it fucking sucks. And 10 years ago, that wasn't a wild thing to say. That was, you just disliked something or you liked it. And that was sort of the conversation was, well, how come?
Well, now you
And-
just get backlash, dude.
Right. Now it has to
whatever
be,
you
oh, well,
say.
you don't like it because of this. Like, you don't know why I don't like it. I know why I don't like it, and I'll explain it to you, but don't put
Don't put words
worst
in my
case
mouth.
scenario
Yeah,
on
what-
why. I have no problem with the lead female character. The lead female character happens to fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing against her.
Nothing
It's just
against-
her acting
right.
and the direction they put her in.
it's the
is shit.
character. The way she's written is garbage.
And then, have you seen? Because I know for a fact, what's his name fought in wars.
Who?
Her fucking like right hand dude.
I-
He's in Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
The guy-
Elrond.
Elrond.
Yeah. Yeah,
They made him into
show
a
him fighting
scholar.
in Fellowship. He's
He's
at
a
the beginning,
scholar.
Yeah.
He doesn't
right,
do
right,
anything.
Right.
Why would you do that to him? He was a badass
He
warrior.
looks very whiny from what I've seen.
Looks
in
like a
this too.
bitch.
Yep.
Looks like a straight up bitch.
Yep.
How do you do that to him? And I know that they're doing their own fucking thing, but like, come on. Why you completely changed every character? You can't even like. It's just frustrating.
It's absurd to tell people who hold
I'm
something.
gonna fucking hit my head with the mic.
Yeah,
Makes me
people hold
mad.
this shit so close and dear to like their innermost being. It's absurd to try and tell those people they're wrong for not liking something just because you do. Like, it is just
You know what really
grinds my gears.
Grinds my fucking gears. Is I hate what's his name's wife. She said that she was the first female dwarf, and then you go back and watch fucking Lord of the Rings.
What do you mean? Fucking what's his name's wife?
That's what I'm saying.
The whole fucking...
She said, "Oh, I'm the first female dwarf to ever be."
Well, this show has been terrible on lore too. That's the other reason a lot of like
There's no
hardcore
hobbits.
Tolkien fans don't like it.
A Hotterfoot?
Right.
It's
Well, because they
have
don't have the rights to certain
You
things.
can't say Hobbit.
And it would have been better to just leave those things out.
I
And-
heard they were trying to, but then
Got backlash?
they had to keep them in it
Oh.
because they needed to keep the Gandalf story because he's in it.
Yeah.
He's not even in it. He's not supposed to be in it, right?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're doing
I'm
their
saying
own
in the
thing.
lore,
And
like the actual Lord of the Rings Tolkien lore.
and-
He doesn't show up until what, the third
Well, he's
age?
always around, but it's just like they're filling in the blanks on like what he could have been doing at this time. But there's nothing that's
Whack.
they're filling in they're taking the liberties to do
I
that.
only care about Peter Jackson's vision.
Yep.
I'm going to stick with that. Looking forward to seeing what he does with the search for Gollum.
Yeah, and people always go back to The Hobbit, like, oh, the Hobbit series was a hot mess. It's like, yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing ever. There's some really cool stuff in there.
I'll
Yeah.
still watch
Some
it.
great liberties, but The Hobbit was also the victim of a lot of studio meddling and rushing.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson, the White Orc, was originally not going to be CG. He was full-on practical effects, and he looked awesome. They were rushed into, we need this out, we need it out quick. So a lot of CG was taken for the final product, and that the movie suffered from that.
You guys watched the rated R version,
Of
right?
course.
Did you?
No.
Bro,
Yeah.
it is a fucking bloody
Oh.
mess.
Yeah.
It's fucking brutal.
Yep.
I will probably
Like,
watch that
You know
tomorrow.
when they take the goats? They have the goats and they're
Yeah.
fucking riding.
Mhm.
And they have the things on the side. Dude, shows them going through the army, and it's just like body parts.
No
blood
shit.
everywhere. It's fucking. It's
Alright,
It's not a great
alright.
movie, but it's fucking awesome to watch because it's just it. That's where I can say it's Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna watch it because it's Peter Jackson. He stays somewhat faithful.
Right.
I'm gonna watch that because it looked good. It was fucking fun. It's a good movie. Rings of Power is just boring.
Well, and it's like, look, if you
Boring.
really like it, there's nothing wrong with that. Just
Yeah.
don't like force everyone else to agree with you on it, and then staple on the worst reasoning possible on why they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. That's it.
You know what I really just, as Hans goes to the bathroom, I just want to tell you guys I appreciate the time I get to spend with you.
Yeah, dude, it's nice.
Um,
It's been nice.
And God, whenever Hans leaves the room,
Everything just gets
everything
so much
just
better.
goes away
It's
and
incredible.
makes it better.
Everyone's just happier. There's a lightness. It's like the anger's gone.
All the anger in the room just disappears, and I'm just kidding.
Just kidding, Hans.
Kidding.
Ha-has.
No, dude, you know what? Sorry, I want to go back to the Crow because I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
I wanted to see fucking what the original Crow was going to be with
Momoa.
Momoa.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he looked great.
He looked fucking awesome.
And it looked fucking accurate. And I know he's bigger than, but also, what's his name? Bruce Lee's son.
Brandon Lee was not a
Brandon Lee
small
was
man.
ripped,
Right.
jacked even.
And again, we didn't have to do the Eric Draven storyline.
Didn't have to.
And this is the thing that
Could've been
bums me out
fresh.
about this movie doing badly is I was like, well, even if this movie's not great, but it brings some life back to the IP, we'll get some cool stuff going forward, like outside of this movie. I want more than anything. There is a Crow storyline by James
Oh,
O'Barr.
be quiet. He's back. He's back.
Oh shit!
I'm just kidding.
James O'Barr, who did the original Crow, it's his thing. He did another series a couple of years ago, comic series called The Crow Skinning the Wolves, and it's about an unnamed individual who's killed in a bad guys from WW2 internment camp, and
Wow.
he ends up coming back as a crow in the
In
internment
World War
camp
II?
and taking revenge on them bad German motherfuckers.
You know how hard that would fucking go in a live
Why
action?
didn't right? Like this is the kind of shit that I want from this series, not a retreading of Eric and Shelley. There's so many cool storylines. That would be the coolest shit, dude. You could put that into 3 movies, do like a whole World War II Crow. Like, please. There's a cool one in Japan. Like, there's some awesome Crow stories. And now we're not going to get probably anything ever, or at least for a very, very long time.
Unless they
because-
do very low budget and they hand it off, which I fucking doubt they'll do.
Yeah, I think a lot of places will be afraid to touch the IP now.
Yeah.
Why don't they just give us some money and a production company and let us do it?
We'd make a really good Crow movie.
I just don't know how to
I-
fucking film or anything, but you know,
I would.
Figure it out.
whatever, fuck it.
Well, I think I want to start doing that. I think I want to start filming some shit and writing down some.
Well, I mean, we've
some
had
plots.
our movie idea for fucking since we're what 18.
Bogish Boys Production Co.
The fuck? No, dude. It'd be what was the thing that we came up with? It was like 2 B's and 1 T.
What?
2 B's and 1 T.
2 D's and 1 V.
Oh wait, whoa!
In one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
That'd be some friction.
But
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, hopefully somebody comes around and can actually turn the crow around in about 20 years from now.
And this is why critiquing in a healthy way is good, because
Yeah.
it helps to get things back on a good track.
And that's what we're not here to do either on this podcast, is to just straight, they're fucking awful. They're
No.
fucking
I
ruining
am.
cinema. We're just saying,
Hans
like,
might be.
Hans might be, actually. But,
Stop
I mean, for the
fucking up
most
my
part,
shit.
we are just saying, like, you guys fucked up.
stop fucking up.
Yeah, just stop
Get right.
fucking up. Just make good shit. Like, make stuff you're passionate about.
Yep.
Like, I don't feel like it's...
It
If you're
comes-
passionate about it, fucking do it.
It comes
Right.
to the studio. The studio fucks everything up. They
It
get
really
so
does.
interfered with
Yep.
everything, and they want them to go a certain route. They don't get
Yeah.
free range.
And I think...
For some reason, they went free range with fucking Ryan. Ryan Johnson fucked up Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened there, dude. Maybe, obviously, there was, like, meddling with the company, but, like, dude.
Who fucking knows, dude? I mean, at this point, it's all, everything's out. It's all up in the air. There's nothing they can do now.
I'm getting mad.
But anyways,
I'm getting fucking
I
pissed.
But
think-
everything also
we
has,
just-
sorry, I was
sorry.
going to say, everything has a good side to it, too. As much as I despise The Last Jedi, I think cinematography-wise, it was beautiful. There's some incredible shots in
that one
film.
shot where they shoot through the fucking ship.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good
Beautiful.
shots in that movie. So it's like everything, for all the shit we give stuff, like, I'm sure there's really good things about Rings of Power. I can't think of anything
I
off the
can't
top of
think.
my head, but
That whole
you
orc
know.
going to war and
Yeah.
kissing his family goodbye is so funny. I'm sorry. His kid's just freshly out of the egg sack and just...
My boy.
wrapped up in a blanket.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man.
But
You know what I heard? Oh, I forgot to fucking mention that about Rings of Power. Apparently, the guy that, like, works for Sauron, the dude that's got, like, the black hair and he controls the orcs,
Mhm.
Sure.
he fucking kills Sauron. And Sauron gets reincarnated
Betrays him, yeah.
as
Yeah.
Haldir.
Yep.
And then he comes back,
Yep.
and he goes to work for the dude,
Uh-huh. Who
disguised as another guy,
Who
comes
doesn't
back.
know? Yeah.
Disguised as another dude.
Like, it doesn't make any, like, just get Robert Downey Jr. to do it, dude. Like, what the fuck?
I don't even want to talk about fucking Doctor Doom. But I think we actually just watched the trailer for the Penguin, and
Ooh, yeah.
I think we might make that a weekly watch and give a review on each episode. Make it like 2 minutes, 5 minutes at the most, just to, it looks good because I think all three of us are really big fans of the Robert Pattinson Batman.
Very much.
I really fuck with it. I liked it a lot. Hans is given. It was
No,
cool.
No, I think it's good. I think the movie's a little too fucking long.
I agree.
I don't
really
give a
liked it.
fuck. I loved
It's
that.
super edgy.
I liked the world. I liked it.
Fucking
Dude,
fucking
Pattinson
sad.
was a better Crow in Batman than
Dude,
Bill
no fucking
Skarsgård
joke,
wasn't
yeah.
the Crow.
Shit, you ain't wrong. But I feel like he perfectly depicted a good Bruce Wayne and a great Batman.
Yeah, the good young-
but being a good young Bruce Wayne, where he's just
Kicking ass,
angry at
dude.
the fucking
Who's
world,
really damaged.
and who now has a whole new perspective on being a symbol for hope. And I was like, this is fucking cool. This is a cool
Are we getting another
turning
one?
moment. Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
another Batman.
Okay,
We're getting like
cool.
two more at least.
cool.
I don't know how many Batmans Robert Pattinson's going to do, because that man, he loves playing a freak, but I don't know if he's going to want to do a whole franchise. That's why I was surprised they got him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But,
same.
I mean, he's great. I love
He
it.
is.
But fuck me, I'm just worried that, I don't know, I want like fucking 5 of those movies,
Yeah,
dude.
same.
Give me a fucking, instead of a trilogy, it's a, what do they call it when it's like 5 or 6? Yeah, give me a saga, dude.
Yeah.
Give me a saga. Oh, also, film adaptations of Remedy video games, Control and Alan Wake are in production. And who knows, maybe we'll even get a live-action Max Payne at some point from the original director of the games. And
Dude, I loved Mark Wahlberg. His Max Payne was great.
Dude, honestly, it could have been good if it was maybe rated R and not have the fucking weird shit. No, Marky Mark just was not him.
It was too short.
He was. They needed, like, tall,
He
older...
always does the same fucking thing. Dude, we gotta go and fucking fight
Hey,
the fucking
fellas.
mob.
We gotta go fight the
them off.
mob, and you need to tell me about your mother.
Your mother? Did you know that I beat up a dude in San Francisco?
Okay.
Didn't get charged?
Dude, that's
get
also
charged?
crazy. That's also fucking crazy that he went and he like apparently him and his we'll leave it at that, guys. Mark
Google.
Wahlberg did some stuff in the 90s. If you want to look it up, go for it.
So
Google.
Terrifier 3 trailer dropped, the red van.
Yep.
Yeah, and we watched that. What do you guys think thus far? What do you think? You think it's gonna?
I'm pretty sure I saw a dick in the trailer.
Did you in the
In
shower?
the
saw
shower
some
scene,
wiener?
You could see some wiener.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty fucking sure.
I don't see that group giving a shit if there's a little dick.
Yeah.
that shows.
No, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure there's a
I mean, they
full cock.
Do they
gave out a
show
chainsaw?
Do they show nudity in Terrifier at all?
Not historically.
Oh,
They
yeah.
haven't shown very much.
The first one.
Which
Chops
one?
that chick in half.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He strings her upside
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
She's
they-
like full nude.
yeah.
Oh,
But they
really?
haven't gone like super like overly sexual in terms
No,
of like
there's
sex
no-
scenes or anything.
Okay, well, no, I just meant like naked women just getting murdered. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to
Don't
see
you
that.
know?
I don't want to see naked people chopped
Don't
up.
ever watch Friday the 13th.
Shut up. Never mind. Sorry. I just because it's the movie Terrifier is
'Cause it's
so
so much
brutal, dude.
gnarlier,
It's so
yeah.
much it's torture.
Well, I mean, one of the gnarliest scenes was that in the first movie when he goes
The
to the pizza,
gnarliest-
when he goes to the Italian place and he
The
fucks those
gnarliest
dudes up.
fucking scene was when he tortured that chick with the bleach, the
Yep.
salt, the fucking everything in between. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, he fucked her up. That was
But-
that to me. That's way gnarlier than
You
the
guys
cutting scene.
think this third one has
It's supposed to have a more fucked up scene.
sauce?
Yeah, it's supposed to have more fucked up scenes. I like the second one a lot. I think I like more than the first one. Some of the fantasy elements got a little much for me.
like
and
the-
he did say we're pulling back on the fantasy in this one
Good.
a lot, so to be a little more
Well,
grounded.
I mean, did you see the dude in the forge?
Yeah.
St. Mary?
Yeah,
Like,
what was
what
that?
the fuck was
I don't
that?
know,
I don't
but
know.
he looked dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
He looked
Yes, he
fucking
did.
cool.
He.
His
I
mask
think-
looked cool.
I think what's great about this series is that they keep introducing other characters
That
to
work.
art that
That
work
work.
in this whole
Now he's
world
got
that
like
he's
a
building.
whole group now. He's got the fucked up lady. He's got that
Little girl.
I'm guessing that dude, the girl.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of weird shit going on.
Very cool. Very
world
cool. I can
is-
appreciate those movies for doing something different.
the world building.
The scariest aspect of those movies to me is Victoria, the faceless
Yeah.
woman. She terrified. The first movie when she first showed up, I almost shit myself. I was, oh, that is fucking horrifying.
Because that's the main character from the first one, right?
Yeah, it's the sister that ends up coming to find him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. The one that ends up surviving, and so there's a whole thing with her. She's gonna be like, I haven't seen the little clown girl in anything so far that they've shown for this.
Well, that's the thing about that trailer. It shows stuff, but it doesn't show the entire story. It doesn't
No.
show anything.
Yeah, it
that's
just
gonna
shows some beats, but I'm sure you can't really show much in that fucking trailer.
right.
Well, that movie, the second one was 2 hours?
It was 2 hours and like 30 minutes. It was really long.
was a
That was
long
like
movie.
one complaint people had. This
no.
one I think is gonna. He said it's gonna be less. He said he's not doing that
like
again.
2.
He said if he ever feels need to do that again, he'll cut him into 2 films.
That'd be fine. I'd
Yeah.
be okay with that.
I
I
also
just like
think
that.
he very much cares about the characters that he's created and the world that he's created. And he said, I don't want to do 10 of these. I want to wrap it up relatively soon because I don't want this to be something that just gets milked and it loses its bite, basically. And I fucking love that.
Do you think the brother actually went to acting school and actually got some?
Oh,
talent?
fucking, what's
Is
his
he
name?
sucked?
Jonathan.
Yeah, he was awful.
You
Yes,
guys
he
know who that
was.
kid is, right?
Who the fuck is it?
He he was a YouTuber who did like a bunch of interviews as like a kid for like
Oh,
horror icons,
punk kids. He was interviewing bands and stuff
bands,
too. Yeah.
that's
horror-
Yeah, little
yeah,
punk kids or something like that. They were
something
called.
like
wanna
that.
act.
And he has a song out that I'm not gonna lie, is
It's
pretty
pretty good.
good, pretty good. Kid's good.
Instead of working on music, he should work on acting.
Yeah,
be honest.
I'd be okay with Jonathan getting
Sisters,
killed off.
art isn't coming back, okay?
Yep.
That's my only
God.
complaint about that movie. Is
Yep, same.
obviously the acting's not great because it's a B movie, but
Right.
dude,
But everyone else is pretty
Everyone's
damn good in
pretty-
those movies.
like there's some good scenes where people are acting, but he just kind of takes me out of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
man.
I'll show you a B movie. Stars Jerry Seinfeld.
The fuck are you
Everybody,
talking
look up
about?
Jerry Seinfeld, 19-year-old. Oh, 16-year-old, my bad.
What?
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld, when he was about 36, was dating a 16-year-old.
Ah, Jerry.
Yo.
Cue the fucking Seinfeld
Cue the
bass
outro.
music. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're looking forward to Terrifier 3. We're looking forward to The Penguin. And,
Yeah.
I just had a great time talking with you fellas today.
Well,
Yeah.
Can I finish the last
Jesus Christ. I'm just
8
kidding. Yeah.
minutes? I want to talk about music.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
well, I got to take a shit. I'll be back. I'm just kidding.
So a bunch of shit released this weekend,
Let's talk tunes.
and one of them was Throne. Have you ever heard of Throne?
I don't know.
It's like a... They're
I've
like...
not heard of Throne.
I feel like you showed me
They're...
a single?
So there are a lot of bands that are coming out now do a lot of TikTok shit
Yeah.
to get famous.
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
unfortunately.
it's good. It's a good way to like market your band.
Mm-hmm.
So they do a lot of like, I wouldn't say like trap beats, but they lead into music or into songs with trap beats, which is cool. And it's all hardcore, like beat down, like not to where you can't understand the vocals, but it's
Yeah.
like a lot of just yelling. But they released their album, and I was trying to listen to it. Guess how long the album is? Like song wise and minute wise, in total length.
40 minutes.
No,
Longer, shorter?
short.
Like 25,
No, short.
15.
Roughly around like 20.
Okay.
And there's 11 songs.
Is it a full-length record?
Yes.
Okay.
I felt cheaped, dude. I was expecting at least like 30 minutes, and that's the one thing I don't like, is when a band like releases shit, and they released all their songs, and every song is like roughly around 2 minutes, but the songs that they released were the longer songs that were on the album, and then everything that came with the full album release was just like kind of like midpoint interlude shit.
Interesting.
And I was not vibing with it, dude.
So that's something else that, because this week, or last week, last week, Palais Royale released their new record that I fucking adore. It's called Death or Glory. Similar, where
cool.
they've had longer records in the past. 16 tracks on their first record.
Yeah.
The last record, Fever Dream, was very Renaissance-esque, so it was a lot of epics and longer tracks. This record is 32 minutes, I believe, 37. It's 11 songs, and I think it's the perfect length because it is a short, fun, dancey pop rock record.
Exactly.
And so I was like, ooh, I hope this isn't super long, because some of those records, as much as I love them, can get a little,
Yeah, they
can
drag.
go off for too long, and you start getting fat and skips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not one skippable song, not one bit of fat. So sometimes I think short records can be good depending on the band and what the vision for the record is. Now, would you say that this Throne release suffers from being shorter?
I mean, I think a lot of people don't have the attention span to
That's
just
one
listen
thing,
to
yeah.
a 20-minute fucking album. I'm used to listening to a 30-minute,
Yep.
and I prefer that because I can listen to that, finish that album, and then go to another album.
Mm-hmm.
But 20 minutes, like some of those songs, I want it to be at least like 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's kind of fucking boring. I don't know. I like the band, but it was just kind of fucking weird. And then you got so weird, but Post Malone dropped.
Oh, my good God.
He dropped a 2. He
Double
dropped an
album.
A-side and a B-side.
Double album.
Double album.
Is it country?
Yep,
It's
and
country.
it's fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
Fuck.
I hate country,
Incredible record.
but goddamn. And he's got everyone on it. He's got Morgan Wallen. He's got fucking Luke Combs.
For the first disc, then the second disc
was
is
just
all
him.
him, and I think the second disc is actually better.
Really?
I think
I haven't
so.
listened to it yet.
The second
but
disc, I think, is better.
The first disc, I fuck with.
It's
Heavily.
Well, the thing that's cool about that record too is all of those songs, like with the individual features, are the production of like each, like the song with Morgan Wallen sounds like a Morgan Wallen song. Like
Yep.
the song with Dolly Parton sounds like a Dolly
Yep.
Parton. Like but they all fit on the record. It's really cool.
He's doing shit, man.
Everyone complains about music getting boring and people not changing things up. Then you have people doing it and people get pissy about it. And it's like music survives when we take risks.
He's killing it. 'Cause I'm hoping, so he's doing country, he did his pop, he did his like sad boy shit.
Yep.
I just wonder if he's going to just go all genres and like do other shit.
I'd love to see him do a deathcore record.
Dude, if he did a fucking
Dude,
like,
he
metal
talked
record,
about doing metal, and all I want to do is fucking hear that.
I think he will at some point. He's just checking them off as he goes.
He always wanted to just do country though.
Yeah, I mean, that was where he got his start from. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't doubt that he loves. I mean, that dude just loves music. I mean, he tried out for, what was the band that rejected him? Crown the Empire, one of those bands when he was
What?
back
Yeah.
in the day. Yeah, he tried
That's
out to be the
trippy.
vocalist. Way before he was big. He just loves music.
and then
And I want
Sorry.
artists to do that. I want artists to be musicians and not pigeonholed to genres.
Yeah.
I despise that sort of, because at some point you run out of steam just focusing on one thing. And music's not going to evolve if Post Malone puts out fucking 30 of the same record.
Exactly. Yeah, no, for sure. I fell off after he did, what was that Yellow album?
The fucking Bentleys and...
I didn't like that one.
I like that album. The one after that where he's by the poolside, right? Is that the
Oh,
one?
Austin, that was just like pop.
I didn't
yeah,
like
I was
that
not
one.
a fan of that either.
Didn't fuck with it.
I expected more catchiness.
Yeah.
And it didn't deliver on that.
So, another thing I want to shout out and then be done, cut this, is
I'm gonna cut you.
a local artist. I mean, they're fucking huge now, but one dude that keeps doing like features is I think it's Darius Tarani. Forget how to say it.
Say it with your chest, okay?
Tarani.
Darius Rucker. I'm just kidding.
He just dropped a new song with did a feature with another band called VHS. The band's called Crucifixion. Fucking dope. You would fuck with that band heavily.
Send it to me.
Yeah, why don't
Singer
you
is
send
a
the group chat?
trip. He dresses up in weird shit.
Nice.
He's got contacts where he puts him where he looks like a zombie.
I don't get why people don't do that more often. Why don't
Stage
bands do
presence.
that? Just
Be
give it a cool little stage
Be
presence.
larger than life like they're supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Not
He-
see Led Zeppelin dressed in polos and fucking khakis.
Exactly.
Like,
That's one band that you should check out. And then Darius
Love
is
that.
from, I think, San Jose. He's locally around us, but that dude has been making waves. Because I remember when I would talk about them back in the day when Spite was 1st coming out, everyone gave me shit. Said that they're not good. They fucking hated him. And then they're like big. Now.
Yeah.
They're touring. They're doing a bunch of crazy shit.
Hardcore's coming back.
yep.
But some hardcore is coming back in a way I don't like. It all sounds the fucking same now.
Some of it, yeah.
Yep.
What, you don't like Valley Girl? You don't like the Valley Girl EP?
God, dude, that is an abomination. Who's he sounding like?
Are you happy now?
Who is he trying to sound like, though?
I don't fucking know. Maybe Turnstile
Oh, yeah,
or
Turnstile.
fucking...
That's what it was.
Dude, that was so...
Sound like
Billie
ass.
Eilish, whatever you fucking did to this man, like...
Fucked him up.
Oh,
to
no.
this 40-year-old man who's dating a fucking 19-year-old sick fuck. Stick to your fucking neighborhood, bro. Stay in your own fucking neighborhood, bro.
Stay in your own lane, dog. But yeah,
He's from the neighborhood. That's
Oh, God.
yeah.
Yeah, right
It's
over my
okay.
head. I'm not.
You don't
here.
listen to neighborhood. I mean, why?
I only like one song.
Oh, so you do.
Sweater Weather. Right? Is
That is a good song. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
give him
All
that.
right. That's all I had to say about music.
Yeah. I'd like to do that at the end of each.
Yeah.
Not the
those
end,
little
but like
updates.
we'll do a little
What have you
music
been listening
updates.
to?
Honestly,
Anything
whatever's
new?
been in my shuffle,
Ass.
dude. Lately, butt rock has been.
It's been making a
What,
resurgence.
Dude, it has
Feldman?
been. You know what? Fucking
Ooh.
is. You know what's been. I fell in love with
Creed.
Stone Temple
Oh,
Pilots.
dude,
Creep.
I love me some Stone Temple Pilots.
STP.
Stone Temple Pilots, and then what was the other? Fucking Bush, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Glycerine.
dude.
Just gets me in my feels.
But
Have a little
STP
cry
gets
sesh.
fucking deep and dark.
Dude, Stone Temple Pilots fucks. I want to see them
Heavily.
live.
Same.
They're playing nearby. I'm sure I can see them for a cool 40.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Limp Bizkit. I've never seen.
I
Limp
wanted to
Bizkit.
go to that festival with Corey Feldman and the guy. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? No. You haven't seen that? He does an interview. Fucking. What's his fucking name? Riff Raff.
Yeah, Riff Raff.
He does that stupid
That man
thing where
is
he's like,
famous.
and watch me blow up. With his fucking shark
God.
teeth. But
Yeah.
yeah, butt rock. Is that butt rock? Does that
I
count?
don't consider STP butt rock just because of how dark and intense they are. And butt rock's
Maybe that's more
usually-
grunge.
it's
Maybe
way
Bush
more
and
grunge.
them are
Yeah,
more
fuck
grunge.
yeah.
So
Dude,
fuck that.
butt
Yeah,
rock-
more. I've really been fucking.
Butt rock
with
is like
grunge
Kid
lately.
Rock.
Yeah,
You're right.
Creed.
You're right.
Creed for sure, but Creed's
Nickelback.
fucking huge now. They,
Yeah.
they blew back up. It's all the new metal stuff, all that old stuff from the
New-
90s.
New metal's coming back.
Are you going to see any shows soon? Anyone?
Dude, I got a line up
Same.
coming.
I don't really. The only thing I have looking forward to is When We Were Young, and I don't even know if I'm gonna go to that anymore.
Shout out to the local bands of Santa Cruz. Fucking Arsonist Get All the Girls is coming back for a reunion show.
I forgot about that.
They're fucking playing. I'm going to that.
A lot of bands coming back with reunion stuff right now.
The lady and I are
totally-
fucking pumped.
I totally forgot. I went and saw fucking Grey Day. I went to Grey Day in San Francisco, and that was fucking awesome. I missed fucking Shakewell. I
That
got to see Puya. Got to see Puya, so that was
That's
cool. and I got to see Puya. I got to see Denzel. Fucking love me some Denzel Curry.
Yep.
Came right out the gate with what's that song that he has with fucking, we used to listen to him all the time. Devin put him onto us.
Oh. Sorry. Bless the Fall.
Oh, yeah.
Dropped a new song.
Yeah.
Dude. That shit
Yeah.
rips.
I didn't hear it yet.
It's with Alpha Wolf.
Shut the fuck up.
It rips.
Fucking insane.
Dude, solid
They've
song.
been, their comeback's been cool.
Yeah. Well, they just did that 10-year.
Yep.
For what fucking album was it?
It was for a fucking goddamn, I can't remember the album names.
I can't remember that.
Dude, we can do just a whole podcast on music
Yeah,
too. Maybe we do a bonus episode. Maybe we cut this part out and have it as a
yeah,
bonus.
make it a separate thing.
Yeah.
trying to
Why don't we just
find
make a little bonus episode?
the album.
You guys want to make a bonus episode right now?
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just cut.
Take you to the Bone Zone.
Ah,
No, I think
So-
that's
That's cool.
trademark. You know, that's
Is it?
trademarked by another podcast.
Damn.
I think.
Bro.
Fuck.
I was gonna say that's great.
Fuck them.
I'm trying to find the other show I'm going
God
to.
damn it.
I'm going to see Drain and fucking Knock Loose.
Oh, is that?
Nice.
Yeah, that
At
I need to buy my
Civic
ticket
Center?
for that.
Bro, I can't wait to see Drain.
I hate that no bands want to play the Civic Center. It pisses me the fuck off because
Yeah.
it's a perfect venue.
It's so
you can
good.
see them from any angle
Wall
in the
of
fucking.
Death.
Oh yeah,
That-
do you have that video?
I have that video. but
Okay.
That Wall of Death. It's
For
perfect
not-
for shit like that. But I mean, they, you know
I
damn
saw
well.
Ghost there and Greta Van Fleet, not at the same time. And that
That'd be
was
a
really
crazy
fucking
show.
Fun. Yeah, it would be a crazy show.
That'd be,
You'd have the goths and the hippies
Yeah.
fucking creating a wall of death.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to see Palais on the 16th, and
Lovely.
then Alsana play Confessions all the way
Oh,
through
wow.
Where are
the
they
day before
playing?
my birthday.
Confessions?
Yeah.
Not L.A., right? San
No,
Francisco?
it's Fresno. And then the next day I'm driving from Fresno to L.A. to see Avenged play a small Death Bats Club only show where it's only going to be
You're gonna
Waking to
get
Fall
hate
in.
because you like.
And you
Avenged
can bring me
Sevenfold.
in there, right?
Huh?
You can take me with you,
I
right?
can't. It's only
No,
gonna be
but I
Waking-
could just hide in your
We'll
ass or
hide him
something,
in.
right?
We'll bring him in.
Put me in your big trench coat.
Tell Sin I'm your best friend.
He knows. I've already seen a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mentioned Han tons of times.
Fucking bring me in.
But they're only playing
I'll
Waking
pretend
the
to be a
Fallen
dog.
and City of,
Did you bring
City
me
of
up too?
Evil. It's
Service
going to be a
dog.
small,
Wait, they're playing City of Evil?
both of them. Waking
Fuck
the Fallen
you.
and City of Evil.
Are you fucking kidding
It's
me?
supposed to make a throwback show. They have Death by
you
Stereo
serious right
opening
now?
for them at the observatory.
Oh, what
so
the
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Are you
big
taking
fan of
Sam?
City.
Huh?
Are you taking Sam?
Sam got tickets to her Death Bat too, yeah. That's how they're doing this one to keep it small was Death Bats only.
I'll dress up as a dog.
Get him in there, dude.
God, could you imagine?
But yeah, it's supposed to be like a throwback, like the flyer says, playing our new records, Waking the Fallen and City of Evil. Not all the way through, but they're playing.
Yeah,
that's
they're
all
playing
they're
certain-
playing are songs from those.
God,
two
I would
records and-
fucking suck some fat wiener just to listen to City Evil.
Yeah, City's not my favorite record. It's not Sin's either.
Yeah,
I hope I'm not
I
blowing
get
his
it, but
cover by
it's such a
saying that.
fucking classic.
Yeah, it is for sure. It changed things for sure. But Waking the Fallen songs, they haven't played some of those in a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck is Matt gonna?
He's, his screams have been better now than
Yeah,
ever. That's why
yeah,
he
he can
screams. He
scream,
screams
bro.
a ton on the new
I
record.
just remember he was having issues.
Oh, his voice got fucked.
But he
Okay.
came back.
He came back
He
hardcore.
got-
He's
I
getting
think he
better and
got
better.
vocal.
He did. He got
therapy
some,
or whatever.
He had to get surgery done this time.
Oh,
yeah, it was
that's
bad. It was
scary.
bad. He was almost told if he kept singing, he wasn't gonna be able to talk anymore.
Jesus Christ.
He had to
So
take,
you
he
just
had
have
to
to
take like
sing the
8
whole
months off
time.
of. He had to take 8 months off of talking
Jesus.
when he first got that surgery. Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying.
Jesus.
Well, that's like fucking what's his name, Val Kilmer with his throat cancer
Yeah.
shit, bro. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hope he gets better. I hope he can talk again because I loved seeing him in movies. He was great in Top Gun, the latest one.
Yeah.
That shit hit me right
I
in
love
the heart.
I love seeing him do shit again. But yeah, there's a lot of cool shows coming up. A lot of good music coming
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I could just rattle on about all the cool shit I want to go see, but I think we're out of time.
That's kind
And then Hans and Hayden are obviously flying to the UK to go see Oasis.
Dude, she's
And
talking about it.
maybe-
She wants to.
Who?
My lady.
Oh, does she? Is she an Oasis
Be the
fan?
one that saves me.
She wants to go.
I'm gonna get a parka, get dressed up with.
Bro, I was like, you want to go to the UK? You've seen that place right now?
Yeah.
I don't.
That place looks like fucking dog
I
shit.
might get stabbed.
Yeah.
All them bloody knives. Hey, come out here, you fucking wanker. I'm gonna
Dude.
fucking stab you.
I'm sorry. Oasis is cool. I wouldn't.
I know
pay an
one
exorbitant
song.
amount of money.
And that is the only song
I like
know.
one record.
I like
and-
Champagne Supernova.
Yeah,
That's a
that
cool
whole
song.
record. The
They all
What's the
sound the
Story?
same,
Morning
right?
Glory is a good record, but
Every song sounds the same.
Champagne Supernova.
Yeah, it's the same fucking
no, it
tune.
isn't.
To me, it sounds the same.
Jesus Christ.
I can't say anything because all my music sounds the fucking same.
Shout out Randall J. Phillips for hooking up with a ticket to Great Day.
Fuck you, Randall J. Phillips.
Jesus.
It was so nice, dude. He got me a ticket. He got me and Trisha a ticket. I was like, dude, it's good. I'm going to be a minute to pay you back. And he's like, don't even worry about it. I was like,
Randall.
all right, I'll buy you a drink.
Shouts out Randall.
Yeah, I mean, he got good fucking seats, too.
Yeah, you guys are up on the balcony?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, we could have walked right down to the floor. Yeah. It was really cool. Suicide Boys stage presence, too. The only thing they're missing, like, they have the stage presence. They just need, like, some strippers or something.
Yeah,
some
like
dancers.
some like bite.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like some form of dancing, like people in the background.
I'm not going to lie.
I feel like strippers would suit them.
I hate that crowd of people.
Oh, yeah. The people
They
who do
fucking
listen
suck.
to that music now
This
suck.
shit's so relatable.
Or you grew up in the fucking
You're a
suburbs.
suburban kid. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
I like them. I
Yeah,
think
same.
But
Suicide
I'm
Boys
not
good.
going to fucking get face tattoos and fucking
Look like a buffoon, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Fucking
not
fool.
and try to fucking put
Fool
out
of a took.
some SoundCloud shit because I haven't had to have that struggle of what they've gone through, and that's why their music is so authentic.
You mean you don't want to be the new Crow?
No, not really.
wanna
Fuck
be-
me, bro.
That was what Rupert Sanders pulled from for this. He blatantly said it. He was pulling from the SoundCloud rappers for this new aesthetic.
was
So a
really
new
inspired
generation
by
of
Lil
kids-
Peep.
Yep. So a new generation of kids could feel like Eric Draven.
Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Suck my dick, whoever
Pill popping
directed
in
The New
fucking
Crow.
Suburbs. Dude, I have it so fucking hard. My dad's a fucking lawyer.
Dude, and my
bitch,
my
dude.
mom won't keep buying me Oxy, bro. It's just so fucking hard.
It's really hard. I'm riddled with anxiety.
The struggle.
All right, we got to end it here. I've tried ending it 5 times now. It's still not working.
All right.
I just love talking to you guys so much.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love what we're doing. Please
loser.
comment and subscribe to us.
Loser. I got one fan mail.
Yeah,
Who
it's
was
from your
it?
fucking girlfriend.
No, it's from Sam.
Sam.
Sam fucking.
Oh, really?
Sorry, I can't think of your last name right now.
What'd
Sam.
Sam say?
You said hi.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
nice.
just put hey.
Love
Yeah,
it.
So
please.
I
We
love
wanna
it.
start a dialogue.
He listens to it. A lot of those guys listen to it. which
That
is
makes
cool.
me really happy to
A lot
hear.
of the homies. A lot of
Shouts
people
out.
at work listen to it too.
Austin, Lynn, fucking Matt.
Love all you
Shout
guys.
out Randall J.
Daniel. Everyone. Everyone.
Thank you
that-
guys so much. And then I actually
Mom, Dad.
I put the cousins in Oregon onto it, and they're listening to it.
Oh, sick.
So,
Shout out to
love you
Tyler
guys.
Chance. I
Tyler
don't know about
Chance.
Justin, but love
I
you
didn't
guys.
I didn't show him yet. I forgot
Oh.
to. But
Well, today we're officially announcing it since I feel more comfortable with having 4 episodes out. So
we're going
full-
weekly, baby.
We're
Yep.
fully announcing it. So today will be the day. This will be
Going
published
raw.
today. We'll have 2 published today. Which will
Yeah.
be 3, and then this one 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Some sick wiener guys. Appreciate you listening out there, and we love you.
Thanks.
Bye.
We love you. Kisses.
Bye.
Bye.